to success is treating people right. And I think my parents really lived that example and always showed us how to how to treat people with respect, and no matter who they were, and to always do what you can to sort of build other people up. And so that was another great lesson from my parents.
Do you remember maybe like the most important lesson that you learned from your parent, maybe one phrase that you kind of carry for all your life? Do you have?
Yeah, well, I think it's the same things that I tell the kids every morning at our lunch. I think the most important thing to move forward in life is hard work, and so
hard work.
I would say, and then the secret to real success and happiness is treat people right. And I think those are the two messages, and I say that we say that to the kids, or they chant that back to me every day. But I think those really are the key messages I got from my parents growing up. Is that work hard and treat people right.
Wow, that's great. What about you, Samantha? What did you learn from your parents?
My
How they were supportive.
My parents were very supportive. They're both very hardworking. My dad is a contractor and built houses, and my mom was a bookkeeper, and they both worked long hours. But they're really supportive of anything that I wanted to try or do. So I grew up, taking art, taking cooking classes, doing sailing lessons, going to golfing lessons, like anything I wanted to try. They're really supportive, and even being an art major, they never said, oh, you'll never make money doing that. They were always like, do what makes you happy, and they knew art made me happy, and they were always there for me, which was great.
Brian, in your opinion, what's the secret of success? You kind of already mentioned, but maybe something else that you would like to add?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to kind of keep going to the same themes, but yeah, I would say it's the way we treat people really matters, and no matter who that person is. And I think to in my position now as a principal, I have to support the teachers. I have to support great teachers like Ms. Elliott, and I have to do whatever it is that she feels like she needs from me, from the school, in order for her to be successful with the kids. And so much of my effort at the school is just trying to treat the teachers right, to listen to them, find out what they feel like their needs are in order to be successful. It's the same thing in interacting with the kids, the same thing in interacting with the parents. Just everybody, when you say treat people right, it's a very relative thing. It's different for everybody. But what does it mean for me to treat you right, or to treat a child right, or to treat someone else right, and whether they treat me right or not? I think that a real secret to success and winning people over and influencing your environment is how you treat other people.
Samantha, what do you think? Secret of success, in your opinion?
My opinion is being consistent. I feel like, being consistent, whether it's, your job performance or in how you communicate to other people you work with, just, doing your best every single day. I feel like, I'm a consistent person, and that would be my secret.
Sounds good. What would you recommend to our viewing audience on pursuing dreams? That's kind of a big subject also in our program.
Yeah, I would say just to not give up on your dreams. And also, I guess it's sort of a two-sided thing too. Like me, my dreams changed, right? But being consistent to who I am, as Ms. Elliott was saying, being consistent to who I am hasn't changed, right? And so my dream at one point was to serve others by helping them find the right home. And though I changed that, as I went for a period of time where I was supporting developmentally disabled adults, and then I became a teacher, and it was all really very consistent to me. It's a matter of sort of sensing that my dream isn't necessarily a specific profession that I'm in, but it's a way of being. It's a way of living my life. And so for me, for me to live that dream and to reach that dream, the way it looks or the specifics of it might change, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up on my dream. The fact that I went from real estate to working with the disabled to working in Costa Rica to working here as a professional educator, it's all the same dream. And so just kind of understanding how that develops over time, but not giving up on that desire to be myself and to serve other, support other people.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think, Samantha?
I think it would be just to try. I tell my students every day that, I'll be disappointed if you don't just try it. It's okay if you fail, it's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if it takes you 5 tries, as long as you try. So to follow your dream is just try it out, and maybe your dreams will change depending on how you try it out and what you like about it or don't. But I think you'll just regret if you don't try to follow your dream. And it's okay if you fail. It's okay if your dream changes along the way. But the first thing is just to try it out.
Interesting.
That's good.
Is it anything else that you would like to say to inspire our viewing audience? Maybe something else that you would like to share?
Well, one of the things we've talked about recently at our morning launch is that idea that it's okay, when we want to tell our kids it's okay not to know, not to have the right answer, but it's not okay not to try. And so anything that whenever you're faced with a situation, you have to always give it an effort. Just give it a try. And the expectation is when you come to school that you're not going to know. If you already knew it, we have another little chant. We say, easy work is not enough. To grow, my brain needs work that's tough. And the same old brain work just won't do. To grow, my brain needs work that's new and different. And so if we're just putting ourselves in situations where we're just doing what we know and what we're comfortable with, we're not going to grow. And so it's okay not to know the answer and not to be able to do something the first time, but it's not okay not to try. We all have to try. We have to step out of our comfort and try new things.
What about you, Samantha?
Well, when I think of following your dream, I think of doing something that makes you happy. So I would just tell everyone who's watching that do what makes you feel happy, and and again, try it. I'm doing what I'm doing because I find it happy to be teaching, and I hope other people do that too.
What about some kind of project that you have in mind, maybe like for the future, that you would want to accomplish? Something maybe would want.
Oh, I would say I still think I want to write a book someday. And so that's in my head, and I don't know if it'll be a book about education or it'll be a novel or what it will be, but I think that's still a dream that I've had since high school or even before that I think I got to figure out a way to make that happen.
What would be the book about?
I don't know. It could be, maybe it'll be a Charles Dickens type novel, or maybe it'll be a book about how to do the morning launch. I don't know. So it
that
could
would
be
interesting about morning launch, because you say so many words of wisdom there.
So it could be lots of different things, but I still haven't dropped that dream. So we'll see.
What about you, Samantha? Any kind of project?
I had so much support at Rosemary Elementary as a new teacher, and I'm currently helping one of our new teachers that I think in a couple years, once I've honed my craft as a teacher more, that I'd want to help new teachers out and maybe be part of the new teacher programs at our district.
You'd be good at that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Brian, Samantha, thank you very much for coming to our program. It was a great experience to have you here today. Christina, Sophia, thank you very much for being part of the program, and thank you very much for watching us. It All Starts with a Dream talk show, and me, Alika Karpova. See you next time. Thank you.
Bye.